So this week we read the mechanization and quantification chapter in our book and discussed how this period of time was a progressive leap towards the formal development of our fields. Our discussion group highlighted so many different people and who contributed many different important ideas during this time. So many, in fact, that I probably will not be able to mention everything and everyone that we talked about, but I will mention a few things. First off, we talked about Broca, Fritsch, and Hitzerg, which I know I said wrong, who all made significant discoveries on localization within the brain, as well as nerve stimulation and neural pathways within the brain. It's extremely clear how significant these discoveries were for the field of psychology, in particular the discipline of neuroscience. Those were the basic foundations of neuroscience that we have built off since then. So they were huge. They were really important discoveries. We also talked about Francis Galton, who emphasized the biological evolutionary processes that may alter the human experience. We read him a bit in the thought-provoking article, and some of his a little more radical ideas on what we can do with genetics. But he also introduced extremely important statistical concepts. So mean, normal curve, median, correlation, percentile, words we use all the time in our research, words that we use in almost every field of science as well. He and also Jacques Collet, I think it's French, I can't say it, were highly significant in their contributions of statistics and math because they allowed our field to turn observations of any kind into quantitative value that would have real scientific impact on the academic community. One of the group members, Sai, suggested that what makes our degree a science instead of an arts degree is that quantitative analysis associated with math and statistics. It allows us to prove our ideas in a tangible way that people can see, and that feels valid, and that feels genuine. So that was really important. We also discussed Francis Joseph Gall, how could we not, and his concept of phrenology. It appeared that several group members agreed that while his theory was absurdly wrong, he pushed the scientific community in the right direction. If he hadn't come up with this theory, people during that time may have not become so interested in the brain. They might not have been inspired to challenge his ideas and develop new, much more correct ideas on the brain. So he was important, even though he seems like such a goof. But I mean, his ideas were new for that time. So those were just a few people that we talked about this week. Again, as always, really good discussion, really thoughtful responses. Couldn't be more excited about it. So great, that's it.